Hi everybody, Louise here. So I got cut off on the last live, so this is my second take. So I apologise if you were watching the last one and you got cut off. So I'm going to start again. So I'm just going to wait for some live viewers to get onto the video. So as soon as you can see me and hear me, if you can pop a comment in the comment box below, I'd really appreciate it. Put the word live if you're watching live and tell me where you're watching from. And if you're watching the rerun, then if you can put the word rerun and then also where you're watching from. So this enables me to know who my audience is. It enables me to know who watches me live, who watches me rerun. Then I can see which time zones are watching me, when and where. So I know really who my target audience is. So I don't really ask for much from, my viewers. I think I give a lot more out than I get back. But I do encourage all of you when you watch my videos that I don't read the comments as I'm talking because it distracts me. And also I need to put these awful ugly glasses on, so I prefer to just talk and then I go back in afterwards and I will follow up with all of the messages. So if there's anything you want to ask me, by all means please do so, because when this goes live onto my profile later on, no matter whether people watch it today, tomorrow, a week, a month, a year later, if they comment, I have my notifications set up on my mobile, so I will go back in and reply. So if there's anything you want to ask me, by all means do so, but please be nice. Any negative comments, any nasty comments, and you'll be blocked. So if I'm here to give value and to help people, then please play nice. That's all I ask of you. So tonight, I just really wanted to talk about cash flow in an online business. Obviously, cash flow is important in any business, but because I run online businesses and multiple businesses online, I just want to talk about it from my perspective. And I know that majority of my Facebook friends and followers are following me and friends with me because they're either in an online business, have an interest in an online business, or are learning, something from me, or just want to be friends with me because of that. So I tend to keep all of my lives, around the topic that I'm very passionate about, because I know that it will help other people as well. So for any of you that are watching that haven't joined a home-based business, I'm not here to try and sell you anything this evening. I'm not here to pitch. This is pure just value from my perspective. So not everyone might agree with what I'm saying, and that's okay. We've all got our own opinion. But I'm really here to try and help guide the newbies or guide the people that are sat on the fence that don't really know what kind of business they should join and are feeling a little bit overwhelmed or a bit stuck. So I want to talk about the different businesses that I've joined since I started as an online marketer, which is 6 months ago now. So I started in November last year with a health-based business. But I only did that for 6 months, and then I actually started as a proper online marketer since May of this year. So I'm still what I class a newbie in the industry. People think I've been doing it for years, but I am still very, very new. So I want to talk about each business that I've done. Some of them I've left, some of them I'm still in, and I want to talk about the business model just briefly, and then how that links it back to cash flow in that specific business. So the first one is the health. So I was in a health-based MLM business. So if you think about anything that's health-related or beauty-related, this business model is all sort of under that same umbrella. So anything that's health and wellness and beauty is physical products. Now by that I mean you have to physically buy the products. So if you're thinking about going into that kind of business, you've got to think about your startup cost to start with, because you need to be a product of the product. So you need to be, if it's makeup, you need to be wearing it. If it's health products, you need to be taking them, because you can't market and sell a product if you're not taking them yourself. Because how can you promote a product saying, to lose weight, to help you with your skin, to help you with your hair, if you're not actually taking it yourself? So you've got to be seen to be a product of the product. So you've got to factor this into your cash flow. So you've got your startup cost to buy the products, but then you're going to have to keep buying the products month in, month out, because you need to be on them all the time. So you need to look at your affordability levels and think, how expensive are the products? Are they affordable? Because you're not just buying them once and then you're just going to sell. It may take you months to get your first sale, but you've still got to keep buying them. So from a cash flow point of view, you've got to look at the range of products. How many products do you need to be taking? You know, how often do you have to keep rebuying them, and see if you can afford them. And remember that they are physical products. So once you've bought them, you've either got to take them yourself or sell them, but you've got to keep buying them over and over and over and over again. Then the next business model, so I'm not in that one anymore because I found it too expensive, and I found that the commissions were very low, very small for the amount of time that it took me to actually get the sales. So for me, the only way that you'd make decent money with that is to grow a really big team and then be relying off the commissions from your team members. But I personally don't feel that that's ethical to do that. I want to be making my own money off my own back. And if I can earn from a team member, that's just a bonus. But I personally don't want to be in a business where I'm relying on my team, because if they leave, you're starting from scratch again. So I left that one after 6 months. Then I moved on to affiliate marketing. Now, for those of you that don't know what affiliate marketing is, it's normally a digital product where you buy it just the once, and then you've got a license normally to sell it worldwide. So if the company's a worldwide company, you can then buy that product just the once, and then you can sell it worldwide. So I'm in one that sells it for $250, $500, and $1,000. So it cost me $1,000 to start and like $100 admin. But with that business model, that's all it's ever cost me. I don't have to buy it monthly. I don't have to take it. So all I've done is learnt that program from start to finish, and then I can sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it. And it's only cost me $1,100. So if money's tight for you, when you compare those two business models side by side, affiliate marketing is far, far cheaper as a business model. There's no monthly membership, there's no subscription. You literally buy it the once, and then you can sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it. So in that business alone, I've made like $13,000 profit, because I've only had to spend $1,000 out to start with, and then I've done $13,000 on top of that. So that's been pure profit. So I made far more money in that than I ever did in health and wellness. And then the other business, I'm still in that one. Then the next one up again is then affiliate marketing again, but it's high ticket this time. So high ticket means high commissions, but also higher value to join. So it's like $2,500 to join, and it goes up to $30,000. So it's a tiered platform. So again, you have to ask yourself, if you join something like this, you've got to think to yourself, how are you going to market high ticket? So think of it from a cash flow point of view. Even if you had the $2,500 to join this business, you've got to ask yourself, how are you going to be able to make those sales? Now, you've either got to do free strategies on social media like Facebook or Instagram, but you're not going to be an overnight success. If you join a business like that as a newbie, it's going to take you time to develop your skill set, to get your following, to get your audience, to get your engagement. So if you're going down the free strategies, you've got to be prepared to hustle 7 days a week, and it take time to build up, which is fine. But if you're expecting to make money really quick from high ticket and think, oh, it's high ticket, I'm going to get $1,000 commissions per sale, this is going to make me loads of money, you have to be prepared to think of it long term. Now, with this business model, you can go down the paid traffic route, which is absolutely fine, where you pay for traffic, which then will generate you leads, which is basically like an email address, which belongs to a human being. But with that, you've got to understand how to do email marketing. So you've then got the cost of like Aweber or GetResponse. You've got your monthly fee or your yearly fee to pay for that. That's got to be factored into the cost. These high ticket businesses have monthly membership. You've got to factor that into the cost. And then email marketing, you've got to find out whether the company does the email marketing follow-up for you. Are they doing all the marketing emails, or do you have to do it? So again, this is something that's really important for you to find out, because if you've got no marketing experience, you're not going to be able to close these sales that you've paid for with this traffic. So it's a really important factor for newbies that if you go into a high ticket business and then they're not doing the marketing emails for you, you've got to think, how are you going to close these high ticket sales? So does the high ticket platform have sales coaches that close them for you? The one that I'm in do. So we have 90% of the work done for us. We've just got to generate the sales, which is 10%. So for me, it was worth my time and effort and money to spend $2,500 to join it, because the coaches are closing the sales and I'm earning $1,000 commissions. So for me, for that, it was worthwhile. But you've got to ask yourself, if you spent $2,500, do you have money to pay for traffic? Do you have extra cash flow? And a lot of people online are joining these high ticket companies, which are great, but they're not leaving themselves any spare funds on a monthly basis then to market themselves to generate sales. So they've got this amazing platform, they've got this amazing product, but they can't get it out there to actually generate any leads. And then therefore, because they can't generate leads, they're not able to then generate sales. So you've got to make sure that when you do join a business, that you've got plenty of cash flow. And I'm talking as in, you know, at least $1,000, maybe $2,000, maybe even $4,000. If you're going to join something high ticket, make sure that if you're going to go down the paid traffic route, you're thinking about it longevity of 12 months. Because if somebody joins into your email marketing list through your link, they may need to see your consistency for 6 months, 9 months, 12 months before they think, I'm going to join. It's not get rich quick with these kind of businesses. And then the final business I want to talk to you about is the cryptocurrency business. So you'll know on Facebook that there's like Bitcoin and crypto all over Facebook. Now this one works very differently. So with this one, you have your original investments, which you would put into the business model. But with all of the other ones, you pay for the product and you use it, and therefore you've joined. With cryptocurrency, you put your money in, but then at the end of the cycle, you're able to draw that back out. Now, comparing it to the other three businesses, you don't have that option. So you can think about crypto as being like a short-term loan to yourself. Now, you can also use other people's money to fund crypto, because you know at the end of the cycle that you're able to pay it back. Where if you join high ticket, you've got no guarantee you're going to get any sales. If you join the health and wellness and you buy products, you've got no guarantee you're going to be able to sell those products. But with crypto, if you invest in, you're guaranteed that from after 24 hours, you're going to start making a profit. So if you were to invest into crypto using a credit card or a loan, for example, as your cash flow, because you're getting daily profits paid out every single day, when your credit card bill is due at the end of the month, or your loan is due at the end of the month, or a family member's loaned it to you with the guarantee that they want a lump sum at the end of each month, you can then use that to fund it with crypto, where with all the other businesses, it's too high a risk because you don't know if you're actually going to get the sale. And then at the end of the crypto cycle, the whole original money that you put in, whether it's like $1,000 or $10,000, that comes back out to you. Then you've got that to do whatever you want with it. You can reinvest it back into your business, or you can keep it. But then literally in your business, it's just pure profits. So if you're not a marketer, if you're not a salesperson, and you don't know how to recruit, you don't know how to build a team, with the crypto business, you don't need to, because you're generating money on a daily basis. But if you join a high ticket, you've either got to be a very, very good marketer on Facebook or Instagram to use free strategies, or if you're going down the paid route, you've got to spend a lot of money on traffic. And then if you go back to the beauty and the health and wellness, you've got to be prepared to be spending quite a lot of money on the products, be seen to be using them. You're going to have to be comfortable getting in front of the camera to show people your progression and your journey using these products. And you've got to be prepared to speak to hundreds of people on Facebook or Instagram to generate your leads and build that relationship. So I just really wanted to just talk about the different businesses that I've been in the last 6 months, from my perspective, how I found them, what I found from a cash flow point of view, where my costings have gone out. And to be honest, I'm earning far more in the crypto than I have in the others, because it's not costing me anything at all to run it. Where in the high ticket, for example, I've got my monthly membership to pay, which is justifiable because the system's amazing. But if I don't push myself all the time, then the sales just literally just stop. So therefore with that, you've got the hustle, which I don't mind, but you've got the hardcore hustle. My other option now is to go into Facebook ads, which I'm going to be looking at doing to leverage now my earning potential and leverage how many people I can reach. But that all comes down to cash flow again. So I've had to use 6 months of free strategies for me to then use my commissions and the money I've made using free strategies to now leverage for me to now start using Facebook ads, and I'm also going to be doing paid traffic. So going forward now, I'm going to be using my commissions to pay for that. I refused to put it on credit card and I refused to get a loan because as a newbie in the industry, I wanted to prove to myself that I could get results using free strategies first, because I always want to continue to get warm traffic through social media, because I enjoy networking, I enjoy building up that trust and relationships with my customers. Anything I do now that's paid to an email list, I just see as an additional bonus. But I think as a newbie, going down the free strategies, it takes up your time, yes, but you also start to learn so many skills very, very fast. Where if you're a newbie, and you go straight into paid traffic and you get no results, you've blown a load of money, you get disheartened, and then you're not networking and building up, your relationships on Facebook. So people then just think, sod it, I'm not getting any results, and they leave. Where if you go down the free strategies first, and you start building up your confidence and you start networking, you start talking to people, you do friend requests, you meet new people worldwide, you get into Facebook groups. If you do all of that first and then start to get some results and then use the money from your results to pay for your traffic, your Facebook ads or your solo ads or whatever route you want to go down. But from my perspective, that's the right way to do it. Don't be suckered into thinking that you're going to join a high-ticket business where the coaches close the sales for you and you're going to earn thousands of dollars each month without having to spend a lot of money, on traffic. It just doesn't work like that. If it was that easy, nobody would be even employed anymore, and every single person in this whole entire world would be selling high-ticket on social media. The reason why they're not is because it's not easy. But the thing is it's totally doable, but you've either got to be willing to put the time and effort in and do it free, or you've got to put the money in to do it and do it paid, or you can do it both. So I hope there's been some really sort of some helpful tips for people, because a lot of people, they join a business because it's cheap, but they don't look into what support they get. A lot of these cheap businesses have no support, they have no mentors, they don't offer you life-changing money, and it might be like, say, $50 to join, £100 to join, but you have to look at what you actually get for that. What do you get? And a lot of the time you get very, very little. Where with like the crypto, for example, we have a complete sales funnel for our team. My upline has done like 20 million in sales online. He does all of our email marketing to all of your leads for you, where a lot of other businesses, they don't even offer that, at all. My high ticket business that I'm in, the coaches are following up with all of the leads. So you've got to ask yourself, when you join a business, what level of support are you getting on the back end? Don't always look at how much it is to join. Look at what you're actually getting for what you get for joining, because it has a massive, massive impact on your success. Because if you're a complete newbie with no experience at all and you join into a business, you need to make sure that you've got like a mentor that's going to actually be there to answer questions whenever you need them answering. So you need to make sure that when you join somebody that you do have that support online. You need to find out whether they do things like, email marketing for you. Have they got like a sales funnel? Do they have a presentation video? Or are you literally just buying like a product or a service? So there's these things that you need to look into. And then from a cash flow point of view, how much money do you have monthly to put into your business? Are you willing to learn courses like I did on social media marketing, branding yourself, generating leads? You know, would you actually spend $1,000 on a course to teach yourself that if you then thought you could earn $10,000 a month? For me, it was a no-brainer. I was like, where do I buy it? You know, I just got my bank card out and I bought it. But now I'm earning over $10,000 a month within 6 months. I would never have done that if I'd never learnt that course. So you have to ask yourself, are you willing to invest in yourself first to then be able to make sure that then you can quit your 9 to 5, or if you want to keep doing your full-time job, that you can earn an additional income that, you know, is thousands of dollars a month without having to spend hours and hours and hours of your time. So again, when you're looking at these different business models, you know, with the crypto, for example, it's passive income. By passive, I mean it's making money for you with very, very minimal effort. So if you're a mum with kids with hardly any time, crypto is amazing for you. If you're retired and you're not, you know, you don't want to be like on Facebook Lives, you don't want to be like doing marketing and sales, crypto is perfect for you. You know, do you work a night shift and therefore, you know, you can't be sociable because when everybody's asleep, you're awake? You know, crypto is perfect for that. You know, there's so many different options for you to earn extra money. But don't believe that an online business is always where you've got to do hardcore sales, hardcore marketing, 24/7 hustle on Facebook. Crypto's opened up a whole new world to a whole new level of people. You know, we've got people in our team that don't recruit at all, have no interest in recruiting, yet they're earning thousands of dollars a month with cryptocurrency just by investing just a lump sum up front. You know, there's not any other business that I know where you can do that apart from crypto. Every other business that I've been in and am in, I don't earn any money unless I physically market myself and I physically hustle for the leads. Where with crypto, you put your chunk of money in and it's just daily going up and up and up and spitting out your profits. So I think I've pretty much covered like everything. I just wanted to just go through the different businesses. And if you haven't been in any of these businesses before, I'm hoping this has kind of like opened up just your mindset to just kind of see what's entailed in having a business, but also to show you that you can actually earn thousands of dollars online without any experience at all if you get into the right business. But just make sure you do your homework. Make sure that if you're going to join somebody, check them out on Facebook, check them out on Instagram, look at how they're communicating with the comments on the Facebook. You know, are they actually active on the Facebook? Are they commenting back? You know, do they post daily? Because all of this makes a big difference because it shows that they're online daily, which means if you want to email them for support, they're going to be around. If they're not consistently being on social media, it's probably because they've earned so much money they don't need to be. So they're living the lifestyle that we all want and desire. But are they ever going to be able to be contactable when you need them? Are they going to be able to mentor and coach you when you need them? Things like this is really important for you when you join a business. So, you know, just make sure you do your homework before joining anything and make sure that you ask them the questions that are important to you regarding what level of support, what level of training. You know, do they close the sales for you? Do they do any email marketing for you? Are there any incentives? You know, are there any bonuses? What's the commission that you're going to earn? And then you have to look at, do you want to earn just say $500 a month? You know, some people are happy with $500 a month, which is absolutely fine. You know, do you want to earn 20k, 30k upwards a month? Do you want to be mortgage free? That's going to make a big difference between which business that you would join. And by all means, you know, inbox me if you're serious about, you know, wanting to join one of the businesses I've discussed. You know, inbox me. I'm not pressurized to get you to join, but I can at least go through the different sort of options with you regarding, you know, how much you want to earn, how much you can afford to put in, and then I will genuinely tell you which businesses I feel, you know, would work for you based on what you want to achieve. And if I feel as though it wouldn't be right for you, I would genuinely say that as well. So, you know, some people aren't right for my team and I do turn people away, and I'm okay with that. You know, I want the right people on my team and you should too. Don't feel like you have to say yes to everybody out there to just get a commission or a sale. Make sure that you're thinking about the best possible people on your team quality over quantity, because if you get the right people on your team, remember that you're dealing with them on a daily basis. So you want people that are high energy and committed, not people that are low energy that are going to suck the living daylights, out of you and be hard work. They need to be coachable and trainable, and so do you. If you're going to join a business, you have to be willing to drop the ego. If you've got a very high paid job and you're very high up in your career in a business where you're working for somebody else, you have to be willing to drop the ego if you're going to start working for somebody else online, because you're going to have to sort of start lower down and work your way up. But if you're already high up already in an office job, you've got to be prepared to listen to your coach or mentor for their advice, because they are living proof it's working. And a lot of people come in to this industry and thinking, oh, I'm the big I am, I'm earning thousands in my office job. When it comes to an online business, they're not getting the results because they've got a chip on the shoulder. So just remember that if people are giving you advice, soak it up like a sponge, because they're doing it for your best interests. And if you just take advice from the right people, surround yourself with people online that are living the lifestyle that you want and are earning the salary that you want. Don't waste your time listening to people that are negative, that aren't doing what you want to achieve. If you surround yourself virtually with, 6, 7, 8 figure earners that have a real passion for life and that are very, very successful, and success doesn't have to be money in the bank. Success can be how many followers they've got, how much time freedom they've got, what their achievements have been in their business. Level of success is different for everybody. So you find people that make you be more and do more, and you will completely turn into a different person. And I'm living proof of that. For people that have watched my progression over the last 6 months, it's because I'm surrounding myself with high multimillionaires, and I'm choosing to do that. I don't go out that often and socialise because I'm surrounding myself with the right business people, because it has a massive, massive impact now on my mindset. I now believe what I can achieve, where if I was still hanging around with the same people, going to the bars and the clubs every weekend, they're not going to make me shine. They're not going to bring me out of my potential. So you need to again ask yourself, what are you doing with your time when it comes to a weekend or an evening? Are you surrounding yourself virtually with the right people that are going to draw the best out of you? And when you have a great mentor or a coach as part of your team, it's amazing what impact it will actually have on you. So, again, just take that into an important factor when you're thinking about joining a business. Look at the level of support you're actually going to get, because you're not just buying a product, you're not just buying a system, you're buying into a life-changing career. So who you join makes a big, big difference. So I know I said I was going to go, but I actually am this time. I think I said it about 3 times, and then I've carried on going on and on and on. But I do hope that I've kind of given people lots of value. But I'm definitely going to go now. So thanks very much for watching, and I'm going to go back in and read all of the comments. Speak to you later. Bye.